The Phoenix Suns and Deandre Ayton are headed for divorce. Before we get into that, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And listen, I thought we were going to be smart about this. I thought we were going to wait and trade him at the deadline if it was necessary. Thought maybe we could make it work with DA, give him and Monty a chance to reconcile. Well, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It seems like DA really wants out. If you've been on Twitter, you're seeing everyone is talking about DA. He's literally trending almost every day. Ayton. And there's a lot of teams talking about bringing him in. And listen, it's going to hurt to lose him, but I think it'll hurt more emotionally because he's our only first overall pick ever. And he's been our guy, and we've been raising him kind of. You know, it almost feels like we're his parents. He's a young guy. That's it though. Fit-wise, he does not fit Monty Williams. That's an argument, though, you could have. Maybe we should just get rid of Monty Williams, but that's not going to happen. And he doesn't fit with Chris Paul. It's not going to work with the Suns. So I just want to have some fun. I want to think about who we could get here in return. I don't want to get bogged down with the details about how to make the money work. That's a video I can make another time. There are a lot of teams out there talking a lot about getting DA. The Mavs, the Hawks, you hear talks about the Spurs. The Pistons are seriously going to make a push for him, all this stuff. So I just want to go over some of the players I'd like to see, considering the teams that have been talking that mess. I'm going to show you what it's going to be, what we need. It's time to put up or shut up for the other teams. So first things first, let's go this route. Let's go Jalen Brunson. Now, I don't think he's mad at them, the Mavs, and I don't think the Mavs want to lose him. They have a good relationship. But if they want DA, if they want the honor of putting DA with Luka, like a lot of them are saying they want to see happen, this is going to be the price of admission. We're going to need Jalen Brunson. Because I tell you what we need, another playmaker. And we need somebody who can back up and then, of course, take over for Chris Paul. If it were me, I'd let Jalen Brunson take over for Chris Paul right now. So it's a little tricky with him because it's like, would he's due for a big payday. Would he want to accept the six-man role, even if it were just for a year? You know, that's the only tricky part about this here. If they want to make a package with Jalen Brunson, I'd hear it. It'd have to be some other things. It can't just be Jalen Brunson. I really feel like this guy would be perfect for us. Moving along. OG Anunoby. Everybody's talking about OG. Everybody wants OG. And look, this would be defensive wing heaven. I mean, imagine OG and Mikhail on the wings. And OG is no slouch on offense. He can create a little bit. He can shoot the three pretty decently. Like he's no slouch on offense, but defensively he's up there. I really think this would instantly give the Suns the best defensive wing tandem. Guys, in the comments below, let me know if I'm wrong. Who would be a better defensive wing combo than OG as he makes Ayton's ankles break and snap and scores on him? The two of them defensively would be nightmarish. And you know, the way of the league is going small ball. We're playing smaller. Obviously he's no center, right? It's not a replacement for Ayton, but the way we play does not require a 7-footer. I think that's fair to say. Offensively, it doesn't require that. So this would literally shut down offenses. Moving along. And here's where it gets fun, right? John Collins. I didn't know he was 6'9". And I also didn't know, I'm pretty sure here he's shooting about like 38% from three this last year. Fantastic. I don't think that the Suns, considering the way they play, considering the way Monty likes to run his offense, I don't think that this is a downgrade. I know it sounds crazy, but you've got to consider Monty's wackadoo offense. You put this guy in here with CP3, he's not afraid to dunk the ball. He's rebounding at a decent rate. Almost, 8 something a game? I know he's not 7 foot, but he ain't scared. And we could do a lot worse in return than a package around John Collins. Wow, it would be a treat. It really would. Now, in the same line of thinking, we've always talked about Michael Jordan coming for Deandre to pair him with LaMelo. Miles Bridges isn't happy. There's a lot of rumblings that he's going to get moved, especially if they try to go for DA. This is another situation that I don't know that this would be any worse than John Collins or any worse than DA. Like, once again, he's not 7 foot. He's not a center, but we can always keep McGee and we can keep Biyombo, and they did a decent job filling in for Ayton. I mean, we barely lost any games without Ayton. Talk about not scared to dunk. I mean, Bridges is a beast. He can shoot the three. He's left-handed. He can dribble. He gets to the rack. This is one of the worst parts of the Suns. They never get to the free throw line. They never get into the paint to score. It's all mid-range and threes. No longer. Now we have a real lob target with real human male-sized hands who can catch the ball. Unlike DA, someone with normal levels of testosterone that enjoys dunking the basketball instead of gently laying it in. I think he's like 6'7", 6'8", not that big, but once again, we could do a lot worse. And I want to say this: he is not just a dunker. This dude can shoot the three. There's nothing wrong with his form, which to me says there's nothing to say that he can't get better further throughout his career. He's still pretty young. Bridges, it just feels right. I mean, this would be blockbuster. I think 1 month into the season, you would literally say that you don't miss DA anymore if we got Miles Bridges. And I know that's kind of a wild take, but is it? Is it? Now, another jewel of everyone's eye, Jerami Grant. I mean, this just gives me goosebumps. I mean, this guy, oh boy, 6'9". The handles, I mean, he has gotten so much better than when he came into the league. I remember playing with him on 2K because I was with the Oklahoma City Thunder. His game was so different, and he has just put so much in his bag. Handles, he's got like nearly guard-like handles. He can shoot the three pretty well. I think he's over 35%. Not scared to dunk. This really would solve the problem of us not having someone that can get to the rack and create for themselves. And this is at the power forward slot. I mean, think about the lineup: Chris Paul, Booker, McHale, Jerami Grant. Someone who can actually create for themselves and isn't reliant on CP3. Oh boy. I think I might want Jerami Grant, but at the same time, I would be totally happy with Miles Bridges or John Collins. Honestly, anyone on this list. I think Jalen Brunson, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it's like, I just feel like you need to get more than an undersized guard in return for the former #1 overall pick. You know, I just don't think it's appropriate to just get an undersized guard. A package around OG, a package with John Collins, with Miles Bridges, Jeremy Grant, it just sounds perfect. And I'm so excited for the future of the Suns. Honestly, I didn't want us to go into this looking for a trade, but now I'm kind of excited. If this is the way they want to go, if Ayton doesn't want to even give it one more try with the Suns, and why should he want to? The way he was, treated, and the way his career has been mishandled by Monty, why would he want to? This would just be an unbelievable silver lining, getting one of these guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. I can't wait to see y'all's decision on who you want out of these 5 that I selected, or tell me somebody else that I didn't list, and maybe I can put them in the next video, because obviously we're gonna have a lot of DA trade speculation. Hit the like button, y'all, and we will see you next time. Go Suns.